Hello everyone, translating culture. Introduction. Literary texts display many linguistic peculiarities as well as social and cultural aspects of our lives, and thus we can assert that literary translation is one of the main ways of communication across culture. Defining culture. The sum of attitudes, customs, and beliefs that distinguishes one group of people from another. Culture is transmitted through language, material objects, richer instructions, and art from one generation to the next. Culture is communication, communication is culture, and culture is a collective programming of the mind that distinguishes the members of one group or category of people from another. And there another defining the culture is the beliefs, customs, arts of a particular society, group, place, or time. Categories of culture. A new mark suggests five main categories of culture. Number one, ecology. Number two, material culture. Number three, social culture. And number four, organizations, customs, ideas. And number five, gestures and habits. Negotiating cross cultures and before that, this categorization can be described as too loose, confusing, and falls short of comprehensiveness. The first category of ecological culture is fine, but the second is confusing in practice. Although food, drinks, and clothes are artificates, they are the heart of social culture in the first place. The third, social culture, is unjustifiably narrowed down to work and entertainment, ignoring other social culture aspects like habits and customs. On the other hand, the fourth category is a mess as to the fifth and last categories. It is an integral part of social culture and should not be assigned an independent states as habits or other non-linguistics feature are merely social aspects of culture. Negotiating cross cultural difference in translation. Many translation theories and professional translators give the impression that the problem of translating culture is formidable, the most difficult and sometimes insuperable in the practice of the translation. Well, first of all, nothing in translation problems can be described as inseparable to sort out. Secondly, the cultural differences between English and Arabic are overstated as hostess of examples of identically culture exist in them. Thirdly, cultural differences that are specific to each language and have no one-to-one equivalent are approached differently and flexibly in translation. And the translator's dilemma is how to approach these clashing cultural expressions in translation, especially from English into Arabic. There is example of translating an English humorous text into Arabic. The style of prose rhyme can be quite active and productive, being an integral part of Arabic culture of writing even in our days. Here is an example quoted from Ghazal, and this is the example in English, and we will show the translation of this text in Arabic. This is the translation of the text. Thank you for